Okay, here we are. Potentially the last stream for Papa's Pastaria. Potentially. I'm not saying definitely, but it's potential. So I went and checked how many characters there are left. I think there's 32, assuming I counted correctly. So in theory, if most of them are at 1 or 2 stars away, we could finish this time. But it's also possible that there are too many that are a little too low. So we'll see. And it also depends on how bad we get stabbed in the back by people like Big Polly here. But I think if I did my math correctly, it might be possible. Especially if I stick around a little longer than usual, but we'll see about that. So... Okay, we're actually getting someone that's really close. That's a good sign. I'm losing the pasta already. Bad sign. I kind of feel like there might be a chance that completed characters just always appear as slots 1 and 3. And if that's the case, that's 3 guaranteed useless characters if we include the closer each day. So this might be doable, depending on the holidays we get. Unfortunately, next should be Summer Luau, I believe. So that won't really help, but it will make me look at Chuck, so I don't know, maybe there's some bonuses here. I can probably get away with it. And if I can't, oh well. I'm surprised that was 100. That was super lazy. Okay, we're getting all the repeats this time. I know Chili Fest is like the problem one because like basically everyone for Chili Fest is super mega done and tons of them like Chili Fest. So I'm kind of fingers crossed that after we get out of Chili Fest, we'll get a lot of characters that aren't maxed. Summer Luau has like no characters that like it pretty much. At least usually. It depends. I'll have to see who likes it this time. Because the ones that immediately come to my mind mostly aren't available. So I'm kind of hoping that stays true. I am not even paying attention and I'm getting hundreds. Okay, I'll take it. And just like that, we're already knocking one off the list, huh? And there goes my streak of hundreds because I'm burning something. I don't really care though. I've had perfect 100 streaks in other popular games, so I'm kind of just like, yeah, if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, oh well. I feel like this is probably one of the harder games to get one in anyway. Franco is very close to being completed too. I actually did not realize he was that close. I already know. Yeah. Ooh, maybe Robbie might like Summer Luau in this game. Ooh. That would suck. Why am I trying to put it at the end? Hello, sir. I'm giving you your unbaked bread today. I know you wanted it warm, but I don't really care anymore, so... Hope. Now I have to wait 27 years for the closer, as always. If I had the power to take one thing out of popular games, it would be the closers. At least after they hit gold. Okay, well we started off with one removed, which is a good sign. What's crazy is outside of Pastaria itself, we actually haven't had any other game have all of its characters be 100% completed. Like, characters from a certain source, rather, I guess would be the wording. It's only Pastaria that's been 100%ed, technically. Although a lot of them are close to being done. Oh, Peggy, please ruin my day some more. It's the fact you can tell that she's shown up a million times. Fingers crossed we can get out of Chili Fest quickly. I do think it's interesting. I looked into it and Penny does actually like Chili Fest. She just doesn't order a single thing for it. Oh, Wally might actually be one of the lowest characters. I think maybe only Olga is lower. I mean, it's good he's appearing. It's just... I didn't quite realize he was that low. We'll see, though. You have to look at how he compares to Olga. Whoever it is, probably Max, so I don't care. Yeah. Seems like one of my friends really likes Shannon out of nowhere, which is cool. Just chill. It's a pretty solid design, honestly. I believe she's almost won to be playable before. I really only remember that because Zach also made it to the finals of that, and, well... yeah, that didn't happen, but... This is a nothing order. What is this? No wonder Wally almost never shows up. Now I think about it, his order is almost always basically the smallest order possible, huh? I don't know why I'm even bothering putting that there. Wow, Chili Fest really is just every single maxed out character under the sun. Like, we need to get out of Chili Fest. I did not realize so many characters like Chili Fest. Alright, well, they're getting the lazy speedrun slop. I don't care anymore. Unless you're someone who's coming here because you have not been completed, you are worthless to me. Get out. It's crazy how little you can try and it still gives you a good score because it just doesn't really matter at this point. Oh, Hugo jump scare. I actually have to try on his order because it's awful. If I could do this even faster, because I would have touch controls, god, but no, that's not really a thing here. Get out of here, Wendy. Okay, someone we actually need to get rid of. Good, good. This is what we're talking about. I'm, like, kind of trying, but also not really. Just because this order sucks so bad, it doesn't really matter. Couldn't remember if I had started or not. Hello, waste of time. I mean, Kahuna. I mean, waste of time. I should honestly shut up because I know full well if these were closers that were characters I strongly liked, I would be like, hey, good to see you. Even if I was seething a little inside because it's the 47th time I've seen them in who knows how long. But seriously, we really need to get out of Chili Fest because this is really destructive to me being able to finish. This might actually be the worst one for it so far. Don't get me wrong, Christmas was bad with Guaranteed Santa, but this is just so many people that seem to appreciate it. I kind of wonder if it has the most customers that prefer it out of this entire game's seasons. Or holidays, I guess. Same thing. I kinda have to try to not completely bootleg this, just because it's a closer, but Get out of here, Kahuna. I don't know how the hell that was 100%, but we go with it. I wonder if we finish this before rank 153 or not. It's fine still. Get me out of get me out of Pastaria. That too, but I was trying to say get me out of Chili Fest. Get me out of Pastaria, that was my conscience speaking. This is such a trash order. At this point, seeing my character is just like, oh cool, I have to wait longer to see if I'm being tortured by someone or not. Going too fast for the game to handle. You know what, I don't even care, it can burn. It didn't burn. So all three characters, wait no actually, sorry, I forgot Hugo came in. I don't know why, he just depreciated from my brain immediately. I was gonna say all three characters that came in so far today are useless, but I just wiped one of the only ones that's actually relevant from my brain. I really feel like things will go at least a little better if we can get out of Chili Fest though. Good lord. That was completely out of order, but okay. Man, I have to do that horrible order 3 more times. That's great. Corey is actually the last character left from Freezeria, I think. It would be nice if we could get rid of her, but clearly she's nowhere near, so bad chance there. Oh my god. Honestly, whoever it is can just wait at this point, I don't even care. I'm also gonna burn whatever's happening over there. Or not. I forgot I took it out, honestly. Alright, there goes James then. Awesome. That is someone I wanted to see gone, so that's awesome. I'm honestly impressed we're even getting actual unfinished customers at this point with how many characters seem to like Chili Fest. I did not realize this many liked it. It's kind of upsetting. James is gone party. And he's out of here. God, this takes forever. It's so noticeable how much time the closers waste when you're just sitting here like, okay. And to be fair, I know I'm going very fast. I know I also just stirred the thing at the exact wrong time. That means I actually have to try on the rest of it. Damn. Alright. Hold on, I'm actually gonna lock in a little bit. So don't totally screw it. Yeah, that should be good enough. This looks like a pizza. Like an uncooked pizza. Okay. That's fine. Doesn't really affect me. Also, if it was gonna happen on someone, at least it happened on Gwen. So both of the customers that we removed so far were both original Papa Louie characters. And we're in Summer Luau. Oh my god, we finally got out of Chili Fest. Okay, good. I really hope that there's less characters that like it than Chili Fest. If nothing else. And maybe I'll see Chuck a few times. That would be nice, I guess, if it's gonna force me to see people I already have maxed out. And Grimmy. I didn't realize he liked Summer Luau, but now that I think about it, that probably makes a whole lot of sense. And I probably also said that last time I was doing Summer Luau in this game, but whatever. At least it's a character I actually like a lot. That means I have a risk of seeing Grimmy and Chuck every day. I can appreciate it. It'd be really, really funny if I've been pronouncing Grimmy's name horribly wrong this entire time. I know I already said that at some point, but I keep thinking about it. I should probably look it up. Oh my god, he's dancing. Hello, Mitch. Been a while. Like, a long time, actually. Can you believe it? Someone I know played Taco Mia and didn't even use Mitch. Isn't that crazy? Why did you just spawn in the second you saw Mitch? Oh my god, we're finishing with Alberto. Unfortunately, it looks like he is also a Summer Luau character, so he's gonna be ruining my days from now on. Great. That person must be cringe. Yeah, I mean, how could you not use Mitch? He's just like the ultimate life form, honestly. Oh, there's Chuck. Okay, we got a double whammy Chuck and Grimmy day. See, now that he knows he can harass me, he's back. This is his miniature revenge. Yeah, good enough. Kind of awkward that Alberto decided to show up on the first day of Summer Luau and be a Summer Luau character that's basically almost maxed out, so now it's gonna... You know what's gonna happen. I don't need to say it. I have not seen Matt in 12 eternities. He legitimately might be the lowest ranked character, never mind. I actually think Olga might have more. That's really bad. I mean, he's gonna be forced to start showing up. He doesn't really have a choice anymore. This is the devs trying to tell me, stop playing this game. Oh my god, please move on to a different one. Move on. I'm like, no. I like it here. Kind of. I actually think I prefer every single other Papa Louie game to this one, but it's fine. That's why we start from the bottom. And if you like this game a lot, by the way, based, good taste. I don't think any of them are like bad games. This is just my personal least favorite. There we go. At least we're actually making progress now that every single person on the planet isn't coming in to ruin my day from Chili Fest. Even if it seems like a lot of characters prefer Summer Luau more than I thought. I think at this point I should be allowed to take her pet. Like, it's just fair. True fact, if you go into a restaurant enough times with your pet, the restaurant people are allowed to take it forever and just keep it. Theirs now. New law I made up specifically to support myself. It's crazy how we still have yet to finish another thing besides Pastaria stuff. Every other game, the characters are still like, no, we're not quite done yet. There are 4 games with 1 character left. 4. Any of those characters could choose to come in and end it, and I'm pretty sure 2 of them are at, like, their last level, too. But they're just like, nah. Not into it. Alright, so Alberto's knocked off the list. That takes 3 off so far. Pretty good. It'd be really nice if we could take out 2 in one day at some point. That would be good moral support, but I just don't know if it's possible anymore with how often characters are appearing during holidays because they're already maxed out and, you know, there's just a lot done. We'll have to see. I think it could happen, realistically, but I'm not sure it's likely. Look, Alberto's already showing up to ruin my day again. Corey and Hugo in the background, but let's see if either of them actually decide they care enough to show up. I appreciate any character that comes in and is actually relevant at this point. Alberto got the special treatment last time because he was actually someone that mattered. Now it's just like, okay, whatever, get your sprinkles wherever. Your whole plate's destroyed, who cares? Get out of here. You think Chuck or Grimmy? Neither. I guess Nevada is also a summer law. I mean, that makes sense, but... You know, you kind of just hope that that won't happen. Is there a way to check how many orders you served so far? I mean, you could just do the number of days times the number of orders you get every single day, I guess. Unless you mean per customer, in which case, no. That's only a thing in later games. This game is too old for that. Hello, Chuck. I guess it was Chuck over Grimmy, huh? Well, no, I shouldn't say over. Grimmy could still appear. I like seeing Chuck around, at least, since he can't appear on any other holiday. I guess I shouldn't complain. All that time being so rare, and now he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna show up every single day just to ruin your life. Shouldn't be surprised, I guess. I actually got really nervous there because that order is so similar to Chuck's order. I was like, did I not switch the thing back? Oops, I started again. Honestly, toss it. If it's a short order, you might as well just toss it if you do that. Alright, thank you, Nevada. Bye. Greg. It's really upsetting that Greg, Hugo, and Sarge Fan are all still in the pool because holy shit, their orders. They're not okay. I really hope we clear one off soon, but they're all fairly distant from it, so it's like, ugh. I don't know. I just made a mess there. Whoever it is can wait. The closer anyway, so who cares? Chuck's order is actually really ass in this game to make. Oh, it's not the closer. I can't count. Hi, Corey. Thank you for actually coming in when you were outside. I appreciate it. Most of you don't bother doing that. May as well wait to stir this. Maybe I should draw fan art of Corey. I just think she's a fun design. Nothing like super special, but she's just cool. She's just a cool design. It's still wild how Corey specifically is blocking all of the Freezeria completion because, oopsie daisy, you know, Corey is the only one left. And if you're wondering, Yippee is blocking Pancakeria, Scooter is blocking Wingeria, and Kenji is blocking Hot Doggeria. And then all the others have at least more than one character. Frankly, Pizzeria is almost completely still full. I actually am stunned how many characters are still available from Pizzeria specifically. I can't believe I have 566 tickets. That's crazy. Alright, I guess I gotta do something about the freshness. As much as I don't want to, because I don't care. It's kinda awesome how I just got, like, a fistful of items and then never again, because I was like, yep, that's good enough. We need a Mitch's Mess marathon. No, you don't. You do not need my lack of skill on that, ever. Actually, I'm gonna check the wallpaper. I mean the flooring, I guess. Wait, why did it display the posters for the wallpaper? Game functioning. Alright, let's hope someone can get kicked out soon. We need some customers gone from my life. Damn it, I knew Robbie would be summer loadout. Fuck. Ugh. I could feel it in my bones. He was too piratey. Robbie and Alberto specifically timed their completion to mess with me. Let's see how it is. Oh, look, it's Maggie. Not Mitch TM. I still like Maggie. It's a cute design, just, you know, not Mitch TM. Hi, Grimmy. He looks so joyful in this game, it really bothers me. I don't like it. feel like I shouldn't be saying it's weird to see a character happy, but you have to understand. It just looks really off on him. In an alternate universe, Maggie's mess. True. I mean, they do both start with M, so I guess the alliteration is still there. Give me the bread. Thank you. I hate how close these are. It is so easy to misclick and grab those, even if you're really not trying to. I don't even care. Whoever is here can just wait until the next stuff is up at this point. Like, it doesn't matter. Good enough. Why are you here? What inspired Olivia to like this holiday? What? Some of the choices here are baffling. They're like the, we scrounged in the bucket for some. Don't care, going. Yeah, that was really bad. Okay, Olga was actually higher than Matt. Okay, I think Matt might be the lowest one then. The aggressive, why are you here? Look. What does she have to do with summer? Do you look at an olive and go, oh yeah, my favorite. I love June. I don't care if she wants food. She can want food somewhere else. She has a job. She can go eat the food from there. Just take some out. Who cares? I might be going too fast at this point. Oh, Greg, jump scare. I guess Greg is a good thing, though, even though I hate his order, because it means I'm actually making progress, but... Oh. It's a tough debate between him, Hugo, and Large Fan for worst order in the game. They're all pretty bad. If you ask me to pick, I'm not sure I'd be able to, because they're just all really obnoxious. Of course, Sarge Fan is the one I'm using for the thumbnail, so maybe it's him, just because it's singled him out, but also it was partially because he has a funny design, so I don't know. Everyone knows once you work at a restaurant, you just can't stomach the food there after a while. I mean, I didn't mind it while I was working there, but I admit I've never really gone to any of the restaurants after I've stopped working there, but this may also have something to do with the fact that I never ate there to begin with, prior to, so I don't know. Kinda hard to judge, really. To be fair, though, they were both breakfast places, and I'm not really a huge breakfast food fan. In the sense that I would want to go there consistently. I do like eggs, I like toast, I like waffles, I like pancakes, but I'm not like, oh my god, I need to go to a breakfast place. Like, I can just make those at home. I don't gotta go out. Of course, they always hit different when they're made at a restaurant, but you get me. Roy and Papa Louie have just left the planet. It's kind of crazy how fast Joy got completed, and then Roy and Papa Louie are like, huh? Here, I really want a croissant. Good lord. Sorry, I saw Chuck. Alright, look. I understand everything else. Kind of. Sort of. But why? Like, what is the argument here? What about her screams summer? This is one of the- we didn't have a specific holiday that suited this character, so we just said whatever and threw her in a random one. Choices, isn't it? Starting to feel like the rank 153 dream is not gonna happen? I told you it wouldn't. You can blame the game sabotaging me repeatedly with people that are already maxed out. You still believe? Alright. I literally don't even care at this point. Whoever comes in just has to wait. It's not like it affects their score at all. Well, it does, but not enough. Especially when there's a high chance it's like Alberto here and just showing up to show up because he likes to make me sad, I don't know. Can't he go hang out with his girlfriend? Finally another character from Pizzeria out of the way. Good lord. Robbie. You and me. We're gonna fight. I'm definitely going too fast for the game to handle right now. I think it's funny you can speed it up while the spoon's still in the pot. Well, at least Olga isn't trying to sabotage me. There's a lot of characters that have not shown up at all so far. Like, I'm looking at my list right now. I have an image on my phone open. And there's so many that could appear. And realistically, at least a few of them are one away from being maxed out and they're just like, eh. They gotta show up eventually, though. They can't hide forever. I guess they could, but I would prefer if they didn't. Whatever. Wow, Olga and little Eduardo in the same area. It's cute. Honestly, might just keep going until I finish the game, unless it starts getting stupid late. I don't know. Really depends on how evil the game wants to be for the next little while. If it wants to be super evil, then I'll be like, eh. If it doesn't want to be super evil, we'll see. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That was almost bad. What's up, Jojo? I like your order. I would have said that regardless of what his order was, to be clear. I just don't want to see him. I honestly don't feel like little Eduardo has appeared that many times. But we'll take it. I'm not gonna go, oh no, no, please take things away from me because I didn't think he was here this much. In fact, give me some extras without me noticing. Just for fun. There are at least 3 characters on my list that I know if they walked in, they would insta-finish. I think maybe more. But they refuse to, because of course. They'll probably finish once we get to their holidays. That seems to be like this game's MO. Did Kingsley ever show up again? No, he's one of the ones I was looking at on my list that could show up, but refuses to. Now, in fairness, Franco did show up today, and he is done. I should check him off my list. Prudence, get out of here. Leave your dog, though. I like the dog. Rare Kenji sighting. Was kinda hoping he was further along than that, but I'll take kinda close over not at all. I think there are only 2 people still in silver. No. Still in bronze at this point. I literally don't care at this point. Whoever it is getting delayed. I did not realize so many people liked Summer Luell, by the way. I'm kind of Shocked. And not in a pleasant kind of shocked way. That was really messed up, but okay. Look, if it's all gonna be short orders, I guess that's okay, because at least I can push them out fast, but ugh. That's what I call speedrunning. The fact that that was 100 with how fast I went is kind of crazy, actually. I did not expect that. Nevada jump scare. So at this point, it's basically 2 people showing up a day that are actually worthwhile, so the majority of them aren't. That's not great. I hope we can get to a holiday where I'm not being destroyed by people that are maxed out, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the thing that can happen at this point. That was so trash. I'm surprised he only docked 10 points for that, honestly. Vicky, why? Can't you just be 1 away from being finished for no reason? Good enough. I actually don't have another. Okay, I was about to say, it's kind of shocking I don't have another customer at this point. 3 people that actually got stars today. 3. Okay, I mean, that was pretty perfect layout considering that almost kind of looked like I aimbotted it. Gasp, cheating in Papa Louie, except not because that would be embarrassing. I do know there are mods for the games, but I don't feel like making myself cry, so I will not be doing those. Papa's Hackeria. What, do you just eat the code? I don't know, closers just make me sad. Eventually we have to have a chunk of them finished all at once, right? Right? I'm still on that copium, I think. I'm about to throw Olivia out with my bare hands. And I like Olivia, but holy crap. We're about to throw down. Olivia just wants food. I don't care. Go somewhere else. There's a million other restaurants. Thank you, Scarlet. Finally, someone sane. This looks like a horrifying ritual. I hate you, Robbie. I think I finished the first order way too fast. Oops. Oh, sorry, Scarlet. I think the urge to just violently shake something overtook me a little bit. Alright, bye, Scarlet. With that, I have officially lost the last member of Scarlet and the Shakers. Since Sprudy doesn't exist in this game. I miss him. I'm honestly surprised I haven't accidentally thrown more noodles out. I really got close to accidentally hitting the X there. That would have been really bad. Would you believe we still have 2 characters from, Cupcakeria that just refused to spawn in? Like, Scarlet showing up and being completed was nice and all, but there's still 2 more that are just like, eh. I wonder if we'll loop the whole year again. have the same energy as the rev up those fryers. SpongeBob. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. I don't think it is, based on what I remember. Look, it's not my fault everyone just decided to show up at the wrong time. They should have just shown up at the right time. Which is to say, before they were maxed out. And never again. I threatened to throw hands with Olivia when she just walked in. Look, she shouldn't have walked in. That was her first mistake. And it was a fatal one, honestly. It's gonna be really funny when I'm playing Cluckeria at some point and I'm just like, yeah. Hey Kenji, you want to show up one more time in a row? I'd really appreciate it. Lisa too. The offer's extended to both of you. I love when you guys come in my restaurant. Especially Lisa, so I can look at your really poorly drawn hair again. Despite the fact that I prefer Kenji, don't listen to that. Okay, bye Kahuna. Out of here. The closers just torment me at this point. They only come in to make me sad. So how you feeling about the rank 153 dream? Now we're in Starlight Jubilee. I hope that reduces the number of ones strangling me, but I mean, this does mean Boomer and stuff can appear, so probably not. I'll take someone that's not actually maxed out. What makes you say 153 specifically? What speaks to you about it? I'm so curious. Did you see another image of someone else finishing the game at 153, or are you just saying it from the heart? Serve a customer about to rank up like a single noodle. Why do you think I'm going to do that? I don't like to torture myself on purpose much. I mean, technically this is already kind of doing that, but you know. Wow, we might actually have some opportunities here. I just realized Maggie actually likes this holiday, so she's gonna be sabotaging me soon. Great. Okay, you're just saying it from the heart. Okay, well, that means it's definitely not gonna be then. Okay, I just spilled that. Whatever. Singular noodle to Cecilia. It is tempting, but I'm not gonna do it. That took forever. Okay, well that's one of the characters that's maxed out that can show up. Great. That means there's at least 2 that I can think of. Almost certainly more. And Maggie will join those as soon as she shows up another day. Great. That'll be at least 3, probably more if I had to guess. I wonder how long a 100% speedrun of this would take. Would have to be awful, right? Alright, Cecilia's done. We're getting all the pizzeria characters knocked out at once. Alright, that's another character that can appear. Great. Not really. Kinda glad Cecilia is gone because her order can get really obnoxious really fast depending on what she wants to do. That's kind of one of the ones that's just garbage to get in general. The fact we haven't really seen Sarge Fan, Hugo, or Greg in a while kind of upsets me. I really want them just gone, and I have a bad feeling they're gonna be like the last ones left. How on earth was that 100%? I was completely checked out. Hello again, Corey. I appreciate your business. Please return. But only once, though. I already knew it was about to happen. I'm gonna do it. I'm only allowed to fall for that so many times in one day. In-game day, mind you. I can fall for that as many times in one day in real life as I possibly could. Really wish this wasn't Kayla's favorite holiday for seemingly no reason. It's always the leftover characters where you're like, okay, but why? Why are you here for this holiday? Because it's clear they've just been randomly selected for them because there's nothing they really suit from this specific set of holidays. I should probably just wait. Hello, Quinn. Sending Santa over to grief you and make rank 153 real. Wouldn't that make it less likely to be real if he's wasting my time? Because at this point I think I'm gonna finish after 153. So like, you would want Santa to not grief me. It would help if I would move that to the next page. Kinda didn't even think about the possibility of going over. Well, yeah, it's pretty likely at this point. I would be more surprised if I didn't, unless I get really lucky with a ton of people coming in all at once that are actually helpful, which I don't expect. I did not realize how bad the holiday sabotage would be, actually. I don't know why I never thought about how many characters are going to prefer each holiday and how many of them are going to absolutely show up every single day. For some reason, my brain was only like, oh yeah, 1 or 2 will appear. That's not that bad. What is... Oh my god, hitboxes. Yeah, there's no way we're making 153, I don't think. Oh, Eduardo looks so miserable in this picture. Hello, Pinch, my beloved. What am I supposed to believe in? Like, I don't think you want me to tell you how many characters are left, because I think you'll be like, ooh. God, Hugo. Well, at least he's showing up, I guess. Look, they shouldn't have shown up right then if they didn't want to wait. Just how it is. Didn't even put an alarm on that. Who cares? Alan? I didn't even know he liked this holiday. Okay. I probably did know that, and I probably just forgot, because I feel like he sabotaged me last Starlight Jubilee, actually, now that I think about it, but... I guess I just unremembered, because it's been so long since he spawned, because he was one of the first ones I finished. Can we at least have Maggie show up one more time? Like, if she's gonna be boosted anyway, and waste my time later. Oh my god. Whatever. Who even cares? Hugo will still probably eat it, I guess. Don't look at it. How? How? What? How is that 98%? What do you mean? In what dimension? Okay, Hugo will literally just eat, like, trash if you throw it on the floor, I guess. You learn something new every day. I don't even care. Wow, Nick, it only took you 67 years to show up the last time you needed to. Don't know why you decided to just delete yourself, but okay. Wouldn't it be crazy if we actually did finish on 153? That would kind of be peak. You were so insistent on this random number you've just pulled out of your head. It's kind of awesome. Customers are dropping like flies. I mean, yeah, but you have to think there's gonna be so many that are gonna cockblock for holidays. Doesn't even matter which holiday at this point, there's just so many. And there's still a lot of customers left. Like, I don't think you realize how many customers are left. Like, give a guess how many you think are left, because I don't think you're right. Bye, Nick. With the perfect 100. I was scratching him off. There goes Maggie. 2 in 1 day, we take those, even though Maggie was kind of guaranteed, because it's our preferred holiday. Maggie will be right back tomorrow. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's how it goes. I notice you're too scared to guess. I will be more surprised if Maggie doesn't show up today. Put these away. Oh my god, the marinara poster is disintegrating as we speak. Yeah, good enough. There are still multiple characters I'm looking at that I willed him into being. I was saying you're too scared to guess how many customers are remaining. It's probably a higher number than you think. It's the higher number than you think. It is in the 20s though. The fact that I haven't seen Matt again is actually really worrying. That's probably the worst thing happening right now. Alright, bye, Kingsley. So long, sucker. Ugh, Boomer. Not my normal reaction to Boomer, but, right now, yeah. I don't think we're making 153. Really seriously don't like that Matt has not appeared again. Why do you like this holiday? $153 will be real. Alright. It'd be funny if it was actually a different number that you said at first and I've just been gaslighting you into thinking it was 153. It was that though. I'm not actually gaslighting you, to be clear. Probably. Oh boy. There goes Claire. Nice. Still really concerned about Matt, though. He's gonna troll me right at the end. Also, despite my summoning circle, Sarge fan is just like, no. So far, so that's also not great. At some point while playing these games, you just start to go insane when you're going for 100%. Oh, I guess you have to be insane to try for 100% in the first place, honestly. Oh my god, rare Papa Louie. I actually think Papa Louie is gonna get finished faster than a few of the other characters. What holiday does Matt even like? I'm kinda concerned. Does he like one? I mean, he has to, right? We can't just go, no, no, no. But there are a few that like, quote-unquote, all of them. I hope that's not the case. Because he doesn't seem to care about any of them. Alright, bye, Claire. Hi, Radlin. I feel like the closers just give me misery at this point. It's fine, though. What? You like all holiday? Well, you aren't showing up in this game, so that's fine. But I also know that's not true. I'm surprised you didn't even respond to Papa Louie this time. Normally you're like, why is he here? Like he's some kind of haunted entity that can't go places he wants to go to. Like, he's just banned from certain buildings. That is like the most perfectly covered I've ever made the noodles with sauce. That's actually kind of scary. Too bad it's for an order I don't care about. You need to bed? Don't worry, I'll keep on trucking on without you. And I will probably ascend past 153, don't worry. Kinda hope I don't, but I don't think it's likely at this point. I'm gonna play this just for insanity's sake. That's when you know it's bad, when I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play Maple Shot for no reason. How's the wallpaper doing? Bad. That looks disgusting. There can't be that many more characters left. Except there can be, because I'm looking at them with my eyes, but you know. Ah, there's Maggie. I was wondering how long it would take for her to show up. It's like I get this uncontrollable urge to show up the minute they're maxed out. Before that, not interested at all. Yeah, I'm seriously concerned about where Matt has gone. Why does he hate me? Oh my god, we actually get to finish Scooter. That's actually really good news, because that means Wingaraya is totally knocked off the list. Even just seeing a section clear is really relieving, honestly. Do you expect to see a non-stop Mitch's Mess marathon when the final customer is rank 153? It's not gonna happen, dude. This is the opposite of where there's a will, there's a way. When it does happen, I'm never allowed to doubt you ever again. Well, it's not going to. Thankfully. Alright, bye, Scooter. If the game actually ended on rank 153, I would be genuinely terrified at this point. It's surprising how close little Eduardo is to done when he's one of the last characters you can get, and some of the other ones are just like, y'all hear some? 23 left, huh? Depending on how bad Matt wants to sabotage the run, I possibly might not be able to finish this time, but fingers crossed. Every so often I do this backwards by mistake. Thankfully it doesn't matter what way you lay this out or else I'd have an actual problem. Okay, hey Zolo. Sorry, I was not paying attention to you at all. What if I just let everything burn? I wonder how much that would actually affect my score. Some of the characters that are refusing to spawn are kind of crazy. At least we finally got Kingsley and Scooter off the board, because those were two of the ones I was looking at, like... Are you guys ever gonna show up for your last star? Because I know you're both on the last one. A lot of the rest of them I do not remember unless I've seen them recently. But those two I specifically was like, yeah, I know you're almost done. Especially because I was kept complaining about Kingsley being almost done and just going, goodbye. Speaking of done, there goes another one. Awesome. We actually cleared out Wingeria and Pancakeria's characters in one day, which is pretty interesting. After all that pain and agony. Not my best, but kinda doesn't matter. I swear most of the problem children left are from Pizzeria. Pizzeria specifically is just disrespecting me right now. It is not having it. Trishna, can you make you walking back here come true? Please. Mercy. No one else though, I don't want the rest of you. I don't think anyone else outside was unfinished. I hope. Unlisten to that if you don't have max stars. Just saying. But if you do, continue to listen. Do not come in. Wow, it only took 300 years. Sarge fan's only appearing because it's the beginning of the end. And I'm still really concerned about the fact that I am not seeing Matt at all. He was so low rank and he's just not showing up. That means I'm gonna have to waste extra days on him. Okay, that was really bad. can kind of see why I wouldn't want to come in if I'm doing things like that. Hope, please. Why? I am super curious to know who will be last, but at this point I think it has to be Matt. I don't think there's any other reasonable character that I can expect it to be. Okay, I want Out of Starlight Jubilee now. There's just too many characters that have actually been completed. I guess I could say that for any holiday at this point. It doesn't really matter. All of the holidays are working against me, but I can pretend. This is kind of a really depressing looking order if you think about it. Actually, you don't even need to think about it, it just looks sad. Oh, we're getting another one off the list. It's really, like, genuinely kind of absurd how he's one of the last ones, and he's somehow finished before some of the earlier ones. That just goes to show you how RNG the games can be. I don't even care, I can burn it. That was really bad on the build station. What did I do? That's bad, bad. I didn't actually mean to click that one, but it was the right one, so whatever. Bye, little Eduardo. Oh my god, we're losing multiple members of the family in one go. That was another character I suspected was one away from being finished, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to say it and be dumb. I'm evaporating them both from the list real quick. Doesn't really matter, JoJo can wait 12 seconds, he's not gonna explode and melt and rot. Probably. Kind of weird to get rid of two characters from the same family in one day, actually. Especially with how low of a chance there is to do that. And notably, Matt is still not appearing, still concerned about that, gonna keep saying I'm concerned about it until he decides to start showing his face again. He has been basically absent the entire game. He has to start appearing soon. He can't just be gone, but depending on when he decides to start appearing, may depend on if I get an extra 10 days added on to my game or not. I have a feeling it's gonna lean more towards the 10. The clown nose is really fitting for Utah at this point. Right after this, I should just stream Pastaria to go. Just encapsulate my insanity. I'm not doing that, just to clarify. But it would be peak. In the worst way possible. I haven't seen you in a long time, Mayor. I kind of was hoping he'd have more than that, but we'll go with it. I hope the next holiday has more characters that are actually useful to me showing up, but I doubt it. Speaking of characters that are useful to me, not you! I wonder if it's more or less agony in the later games, because there's so many more characters, maybe it's not as misery-inducing somehow, like it loops around and you're actually seeing more people that aren't finished. I don't think that makes sense, somehow. Let's just cope, I think, me praying that the experience will be less me combusting into flames later, I don't know. Kinda wanna know what the ravioli would look like flinging out of the thing, but kinda also don't really want to do that with an actual order. He has to appear 2 more times, so fingers crossed. Alan, why? There must be a holiday that, like, half of these characters prefer, that none of them are, like, finished on, right? Like, there must be a holiday, surely, because I feel like the amount of sabotage I'm getting from the characters is crazy. Maggie has been the only character so far that has actually preferred a holiday. Well, okay, Alberto, but he had, like, 1. He showed up 1 time and he's done, and then he showed up more just to be like, okay, I hate you. But all of the rest of them haven't had any relevancy towards any holiday yet, so I'm like, surely at least a few of you must soon, right? They can't all be like, no, 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 silly. For forever. Well, at least we're finishing someone off. Kind of almost look forward to the al dente ones at this point, just because I want to bum rush through as many orders as quickly as possible. Okay, thankfully Matt's actually showing up. That's really good. I was starting to get really scared. I hope he shows up a few more times in a row. That would be really nice of him. Or that he likes a holiday that's upcoming soon, because I still don't know if he actually likes any of them. I'm kind of tempted to look it up at this point. Just for, like, reassurance. But not gonna be reassuring if it's nothing. So, I don't know. Maybe all of them is just for closers, I'm not sure. I've never really looked into deeply what times it says this character likes every holiday. I feel like it might be closers only. Fingers crossed. Another one chopped off the list. "19 characters to go, huh?" It could be doable, but it, like, goes down to specifically how much Matt decides to appear, because if he decides to be like, "I hate you," then I'm gonna have a problem. Very glad he's here right now. Kind of reassuring. I can burn, I don't care. Please, Matt, show up more. Please have mercy on me. I'm seriously hoping he either prefers a very close holiday, or he just decides to start appearing a ton for no reason, because otherwise... Ooh. This is kind of what you really don't want a character to be doing near the end, is just barely showing up. And again, Greg, Hugo, and Sarge Fan, all still present. Kind of absurd, all of those super hard orders are still left. Oh, okay, I wouldn't call them super hard, but super obnoxious, question mark? And there's at least 2 characters on the list I know are 1 away from being maxed out, if not more. Actually 3. 4, maybe? No, 5. None of them are coming in. Okay, we're at Neptune's Feast. I really hope that spices it up a little bit. That does mean Wally has a good chance of coming in. That's a good thing, because he's not maxed out. I don't think he's super far away from being maxed out, but he should appear enough times that's not a problem. Unfortunately, Toru is also here. I'm really just fingers crossed that we won't have to loop the entire year again. And, like, at least she's an al dente order, so she's fast to just blast through, even if she's a repeat. Okay, I haven't seen Mandy this entire time so far. Didn't know how close she was, kinda relieved it's that close. Yeah, that's fine. Go for it. Mindy, why? Why can't we have Wally? This is the only time I would ever say that in any situation. Like, legitimately, I cannot think of a single other situation where I would prefer Wally over Mindy, but now would be the time. This is such a nothing order. I do wonder if he actually asks Mandy, like, hey, what do you want for your order? Or if it's just like, I'll just pick something that I think you like. Oh, God. Can we please get Wally? It could at least be nice enough to boost his right since he's not actually maxed out, but no, we've gotten 3 max characters in one day. That does not look appealing at all to me, but maybe someone would like that. Whoa. Right-click the game, oh my god. Rare Mary jump scare. I really need Matt to decide to keep appearing again, but I don't think he's gonna be nice that way. It would also be nice if some of the characters that were actually about to be maxed out would show up, but they all seem to have gone collectively. No. That was terrible. Yeah, I should probably wait. Do I have to? Not really. Am I gonna do? I guess. Okay, I guess I'll take Hugo. I would love to get one of the actually difficult-ish orders out of the way. Just because I really don't look forward to doing them every single time they come in, so... It's nice to mentally have the load off, you know? Even if I would have had to do them the same rate as any at some point. I should not do that yet. No idea what my brain was trying to do there, but we got there. God, this order sucks so much. I can just burn, I don't even care. Yeah, I would really like Hugo to be removed. That would be nice. That is a lot of lobster juice or whatever, I don't know what that is. Honestly, that was completely doused in that. I guess I have to do something about the freshness. Honestly, no, I don't. I don't care. It's close enough. I still got plenty of points, so I'm not actually really that worried about it. Ugh. At this point, I'm just being harassed. Feels like whoever comes in that the coworker brings in has to be the one that's not maxed out. I don't know why, but it seems like to be the case. Which is a weird catch-all, but we'll take it, I guess. Unfortunately, Wally coming in for that means that all the other slots where characters who are maxed out come in is still gonna happen. I might get them just because this is such an incredibly long order for no reason whatsoever. Ugh. As I suspected. Okay, bye, Ivy. Get out. Points with my finger. Out. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of it. Thank you, Wally. God, how is he still so low rank? Bitch jump scare. We've gone straight back to Matt just falling off the face of the earth again, which is really bad. He's definitely gonna be the one that's last, I think, at this point. It's probably safe to say. Unless something happens, or he prefers a very soon holiday. Even that doesn't mean anything, because Wally is just avoiding me, except for this one day, so... Oh, I actually thought she was only one away. That still works, though. I'll take it. That's still progress. I just really don't like how any of these orders look. At least Mitch is joyous, I guess. We have another one out the door, that's actually good. In a sense, it's kind of good for characters to get kicked out, because it also means more likely Matt will appear and not screw me. Because he kind of has to at some point start appearing. Hopefully. Whatever. I'm actually surprised how decent that turned out, to be honest. I was just kind of throwing things on there. Fun fact, now Freezeria is off the charts too. There's still so many left though. At least Wally's showing up actually kind of seemed to help me, because he seemed to deflect a few other ones from showing up. Thank you, Wally. You helped me. You and your stupid outfit. I don't really understand. Like, I understand what it is, to be clear, but I just don't understand why he's wearing it. Like, what was the joke there? What happened? Mercy on me. Why can't it be Wally walking in first at some point? That would make me feel... Well, maybe not joy, but it would at least make me feel like, oh cool, I'm actually getting something out of this. It's crazy how many characters are literally on the cusp of being finished now, though. And they're all just kind of like, collectively curling up into a little ball in a corner and hiding. Okay, good, another mat. That is great. That is what we need to see. Like, we need that. How's it going? Great. Okay, good. I put that on way too nicely for not caring. Why? What makes him go, yes, this is my holiday, this is the one? Alright, Matt. Get out of here for now. But please come back. I'm begging. At least at this point he can only increase the day count by 5 maximum. Alright, good to see Wally. I think now every single character is in silver that's left. I hope. You know, Roy might not be. I'm not actually sure. Roy might also be a problem. I haven't seen him in so long, I can't be sure, but I think he was really low. Alright, that's Trishna out. We are making slow and steady progress. That's like we like to see. I finished that a little too fast. I should probably not keep the next customer waiting this long, but also, like, it's their fault for coming in. So. At this point, you just should expect the service you deserve for not having been finished already. Question mark? I don't think that's a good reason, but we're going with it. Who knew the al dente orders would eventually be my saviors? Well, if you had any idea of how little patience I have, which is to say, none, then it was probably pretty obvious, actually. I didn't set the alarm on that at all. Excellent. How is that 100%? I know I was talking trash on the circular motion for at least like one entire stream, but holy... I was stupid then. That's all I have to say. Ten more ranks until the moment of truth, huh? Okay, I actually need to do something about the freshness. What is destroying it so much? It's probably the breadstick posters. Okay, it's everything. posters are kind of just messed up in general right now. Wow, there really aren't any posters left, huh? Ew. I could probably make room for it, but I don't care enough. Oh my god, I forgot Bertha was even like a thing. I'm hoping we can clear at least one more character off today, but I also wouldn't be surprised if we get a bunch of the ones that are like one away from being one away. Which is also fine, I guess. Never mind, we are finishing one. Good. That is what I'm talking about. This is what we need. Roy still hasn't appeared at all in this entire stream, which is kind of scaring me. He could be the one that boosts us 10 plus days. I was worrying about Matt, but maybe I was worrying about the wrong person. Kinda curious what Holiday, Roy, and Matt like. They're both kind of being frustrating. Ugh. Why couldn't you be Wally? Yeah, that's fine. That'll do. Alright, Mandy's out. Now, similar name, Mindy, is still here to torture me, don't worry. Okay, I'm just making an entire mess on this plate. I'm once again thinking about this exact same order, mind you. This is too long, I actually have to go get the next customer. And we're wrapping up another one. I don't know, we're starting to get there. But I'm really scared about Roy now. I hope he's closer than I thought he was. But I don't think he is. This looks really bad. Sorry, Ivy, but not really that much. Mindy, I love you, but can you not appear for, like, the, I don't know, entire rest of the game? That would be cool. Oh, okay, there's Roy. Okay, that's relieving. He heard me mention him. He is way further than I thought. I actually thought he was still in bronze. So that is super, super reassuring. I don't think we have a single person in bronze anymore then. If all pans out well, we might actually be done soon. If, mind you. That's a big if. But that is Bruna done. Scritchy that off my list. Radlin's just here to have a good time at this point. Dang, it could actually end at 153, the way it's going. I seriously wonder if he looked that up. I don't know what I'm doing. It has so many flakes in it. I wonder how much more of Neptune's Feast I have before I move on. It would be nice if we got some more Wallies. But at the same time, I'd also like to see if any of the further holidays have stuff that helps me. It's fine. I don't know why I'm checking. Lisa, Matt, Wally, I'm gonna need all three of you to come in today. Thank you. Especially you, Lisa. But all of you. It's crazy how the thumbnail is Sarge fan and he has appeared. All of, I believe, once this entire stream. He was like, yeah, I'm doing the bare minimum. Connor, no. Bad. Man, those noodles are actually covered. Kind of peak performance, question mark? I wouldn't be terribly surprised if Mayor Mallow is literally the only useful character that appears this entire session. Fingers crossed for Wally or something. They're not Wally or something. Okay, thank you, Connor. Get out. I do not require you in my building. Ah, rare Greg. I was about to say Reg. Man, it really is trying to keep the ones that have messed up orders as long as physically possible because Greg, Hugo, and Sarge Fan have all been like, yeah, we're good. We don't want to show up. We're chill. I kinda screwed that up, but whatever. Okay, no. You think we're gonna loop around to Halloween? I feel like we will. That's not gonna be ideal. That's gonna put a big wrench in things. See? That's fine. Vicky won't care if her stuff is kinda crispy. Hey Zolo, what's up? I lost the noodles he wanted for a minute. God, so many characters are just like one away. It's kind of crazy. Could not look better if I tried, except it could, but you know, pretend. I said pretend, Zolo! It really might be 153. I'm kind of surprised. Alright, well, I was kind of just gonna keep going until I maxed everyone out in this one stream, but I'm gonna be honest, despite what the weather forecast said, which is to mean nothing, I am hearing thunder, and it is approaching, so I think it would be better if I stopped here and just put it all in either tomorrow or the next day. There's only a few characters left, so I don't think it's possible I don't finish it next time, unless I just, you know, give up before the last character. So, hopefully that will be good. I will see you then. Peace out, and have a good night, evening, day, morning, blah blah blah, whatever time it is, because I don't know. I don't even know what time it is for me at